Hi, in this video we'll be talking about the basic of factorization and focusing on how to find the common term. Basically, factorization turns a sum into a product. So here the equation AB plus AC can be factorized to A multiplied by the sum of B plus C. To do this, we have to find the common term. So a common term is something similar that both numbers have. For example, in this case, is A. So factorization is extracting the A out from the two numbers and putting it in front of the equation. So in this video, we'll be learning on how to find the common term. So if A, B's and C's are confusing, we'll use real numbers for our example. So here we have 8 plus 16. So let's factorize this using 3 simple steps. Step 1. Choose a common term. For a start, choose any number. So in this case, we'll choose 2. Step 2. Divide all the numbers in the equation. So in this example, we have 2 numbers. So divide both numbers with the common term, which is 2. We will have 8 divided by 2 equals to 4 and 16 divided by 2 equals to 8. And we'll put both this number into a bracket. And step 3, we put the common term at the front of the bracket. And now you have it. 8 plus 16 can be factorized to 2 multiplied by the sum of 4 plus 8. But here we see that 4 and 8 have something in common, which is they both can be divided by 4. This means that we can further factorize this equation. So previously we used 2 as the common term. So now on this next example, let's choose a different number. Using the same equation, step 1, our chosen common term is 5. Step 2, we'll divide both numbers by 5. So 8 divided by 5 equals to 1.6 and 16 divided by 5 equals to 3.2, and we'll place them in a bracket. Step 3, we'll put our common term, which is 5, at the front of the equation. So now we know that 8 plus 16 can be factorized to 5 multiplied by the sum of 1.6 plus 3.2. This is correct, but we prefer the numbers in the brackets to be whole numbers, not in decimal points. So now with the same equation, we'll use a different common term. So again, step 1, choose a common term. We'll choose the number 8. Now step 2, we'll divide the numbers in the equation with the common term, which is 8 divided by 8, we get 1, and 16 divided by 8, we get 2. And we'll put that in a bracket. Now step 3, we put the common term, which is 8, at the front of the bracket. So now we've factorized 8 plus 16 into 8 multiplied by the sum of 1 and 2. 1 and 2 can't be further factorized because it has no common terms. Using these same 3 steps, we can factorize an algebraic equation. Adding x and y into the previous example, we have an algebraic equation which is 8x plus 16xy. So let's factorize this. So again, step 1, choosing the common term. And based from the previous example, we know that for 8 and 16, the best common term will be 8. But now we have x and y's in our equation, so both numbers have x's. So that's another common term from the equation. So combining these two, we have the common term of 8x. And now step 2 is dividing the numbers in the equation with the common term, which is 8x. And we know that x's, when it's divided, it will be cancelled out. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 16y divided by 8 is 2y. And we'll put that in a bracket. And finally, step 3 is putting the common term, which is 8x, in front of the bracket. So there, the algebraic equation 8x plus 16xy can be factorized to 8x multiplied by the sum of 1 plus 2y. So just remember these 3 steps, especially on how to find a common term, and factorization will be a breeze. Thank you for watching.